Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Vance.
Vance who?
No, it's me. It's me, Cruz. Vance. It's Vance.
Oh, god damn it.
Vance. Cruz.
Vance!
We're back!
We are back!
After a brief hiatus. High is the emphasis of that one.
After a brief hiatus. But why were we on a hiatus to begin with, Vance?
I was stuck in Florida. I was in Miami for Art Basel.
Yes.
Or as the locals call it, Art Basel.
I bet you enjoyed the hot weather while you were there, didn't you, Vance?
Oh my God, it was so nice. It was so nice to have snow indoors instead of outdoors. It was...
Oh my God.
Anyways, Cruz, let's talk about some fun stuff that happened in the world of fake sports over the week.
Yes, because, you know, obviously we were gone because not only were you gone, but fake sports was just kind of,
honestly, I think that me and you we were protesting.
We were protesting.
That was our protest.
Going over went silent as a protest.
Going over goes silent. That's our new film.
Going over goes silent. Oh man. The next time.
But this week though, Cruz, it was kind of a rebound.
I was gonna say, do you think they redeemed themselves? Do you think the WWE universe redeemed themselves?
This is what I feel like, okay? Imagine the WWE universe is your girlfriend. Well, okay. For me, girlfriend. For you, girlfriend.
Also girlfriend, yeah.
So WWE universe is your girlfriend. And you're in a great relationship with your girlfriend, right? Great relationship. Things are going good. It's exciting. It's always changing. She brings other girls in the bedroom every now and then. But then you hit a low spot. You hit a spot where she just fights all the time. And she hates you, and you hate her, and you just can't. That was WWE for the last 2 weeks. But this week, your girlfriend popped you with like a surprise blowjob while you're driving. Or maybe your girlfriend went down on you as a woman in a public place.
Or go on.
So, or like for you, your girlfriend maybe goes down on you during a shitty movie. You know, it's like you're still watching a shitty movie, but you're getting head out of the deal. So how bad can it be? That's WWE right now. It's like getting head during a shitty movie. Because like some parts are good, but other parts, they suck. They're just not good, but you're still getting head. So that's how I feel like this week. I feel like with this whole little pipe bomb that Seth Rollins did in the beginning of the show, it almost felt like Seth Rollins, instead of Baron Corbin, he's talking to Vince McMahon. And he's like, yo, ratings haven't been this low. The WWE universe thinks the shit sucks. And it's all your fault.
Yeah.
And Vince is all like, no. I'll take your title. That's what we're dealing with, Cruz. We're dealing with Vince McMahon.
You know, rumor has it, Vance, that the really, really, really bad Monday Night Raw that happened like 2 Mondays ago or whatever. Vince McMahon wrote that show.
I feel like he wrote it on a cocktail napkin.
Like, what do you think? What do you think happened? Like, what do you think happened in the room? Like, do they have a writer's room for WWE? You think
they have? Yeah.
So, what do you think happened? They're like, we're stumped. We don't know what we can do to like.
I don't think they're stumped. Exciting. I think they had a great show. I think the writers' room, they had a great show. They're like written this great show, and Vince got it, and he was like drinking his Ensure, eating a fucking burrito, and he was like, no. I need more urination. I need. It's just not a good show unless I have Baron Corbin on most of the time. Like last week's show with Bane Ambrose. We're gonna talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Okay, Bane Ambrose. You know, first it was the all right, I can smell you guys. You guys stink. Then it was, I need my rabies shots because you people. And then all of a sudden he comes out full blown mask, gas mask, even the fur coat like Bane, a la fucking The Dark Knight Rises. All right. And I'm
SWAT
just
team.
like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay. First of all, in Dean Ambrose's defense, have you ever been to Houston?
Yeah,
I would get a rabies shot too. But Bane Ambrose, I don't know. I think that he could be this super villain. But here's the thing. I think they're going to push Seth Rollins towards the Universal title. So I think Bane Ambrose might be your Intercontinental Champion. But we'll talk about TLC in a little bit.
Right.
But Bane Ambrose, I didn't think was that terrible. I'm a big Dean Ambrose fucking mark though. I love Dean Ambrose since like his John Moxley days.
Yeah.
So I can't, it's just like, I don't know. And this week he was kind of just fucking stalking, like wasn't even doing anything.
He wasn't doing anything.
And this is the go home show for TLC, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, you would think that I thought Dean Ambrose was going to cause some fuckery and Baron Corbin was going to be the champion. And they were just trying to get the title off Rollins.
Oh, well, I mean, they utilize what's his fucking name as the ref. Like, oh, he wants to keep this job. He better do everything that he can to help Baron Corbin.
Good old Heath Slater. Heath Slater is like, he's like the utility player in baseball. You just throw him wherever the fuck you need him. It's just, I don't know.
So what else happened on this past Monday Night Raw, Vance?
We saw Drew McIntyre beat the shit out of Dolph Ziggler.
Oh,
we saw new tag champs.
Oh yeah,
the
glorious
Disciples of Pain. No, the Apostles of Pain. What the fuck does AOP stand for?
The Authors of Pain.
The Authors of Pain. The Authors. I'm in a religious kick, man.
I was like,
beard.
Did I miss something beard. On Monday? Is that a new fucking tag faction that I don't know about? What the hell?
No, but AOP lost the belts to fucking the glorious duo of Bobby Roode and Chad Gable.
Yeah, that was I mean, they even had, wasn't it a handicap match too? It was like they included, it was like 3-on-2.
Drake Maverick is the handicap though.
I know, and he ate the pin as he should have.
No, of course. Of course. If they fucking had them pin AOP, like AOP was so good. Remember the triple threat match with the Revival and DIY?
I'm telling you, man,
monsters.
I'm telling you, everybody that gets drafted to the main roster, they just get wasted.
Dude, I'm so nervous about Velveteen Dream going up there.
I know. Like I look back at NXT right now. Someone actually tweeted me with a very valid point. You know, he's like, I can't really watch WWE anymore because it's just so depressing. And I said, yeah, but you obviously don't watch NXT. And he was like, yeah, well, while NXT is the better show, everything that happens to anybody that gets drafted to the main roster, they just get wasted.
I agree. Except for Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, they're doing decent with.
Well, what's hilarious and ironic, actually, Vance, because we had this conversation a year ago about how they just need to put Drew McIntyre on the main roster because it was like there wasn't really much for him on NXT, I feel like.
Well, he was Vince's boy back in the day. Like, he was like supposed to be the golden child. He was supposed to be the Roman. He was the Scottish Roman Reigns.
Isn't that what happened, though? Didn't he? He got fired. He got fired. Then I don't.
I forget the details, but I think he did get fired because he went to TNA for a while.
Yeah. I don't remember either. Oh, man. That was...
Or Impact, as I think it's been called, though. I don't know.
Plus, he's like, he looks different than what he looked like before he got fired, too, anyways.
Yeah, he looks like Vince's fucking genetic freak.
He's like, I will create you.
So Raw, I mean, I've kind of given up on Raw. Raw is just
Which is so funny because Raw was the one show that, I always looked forward to. And now SmackDown, it's like, okay, you want to just get into SmackDown at this point?
Yeah, let's jump into SmackDown.
Because what happened on SmackDown? Oh my God.
Well, we had the new Daniel Bryan.
The
What do you think of the new Daniel Bryan?
You mean hippie Daniel Bryan talking about pollution and your fucking waste and all this other shit?
Dude,
the fuck am I watching?
Cruz, let me ask you a question. He's coming out with the WWE title, right? Don't you wish that he made like a plant-based belt? Like he comes out with like this green environmental vegan belt.
This belt is made from recycled metal, and the leather is not real.
It's made from the tears of the WWE universe.
Seriously, though. No, but really, I really don't like this new Daniel Bryan. He's actually kind of annoying.
Oh, I like him.
And this is coming from someone who is a vegetarian, okay?
It's true.
Throwing it out there. I don't know. I feel like, where are they going with this? Why? Like,
well, they needed a massive heel on SmackDown.
Yeah, but all the heels that they have are just not.
And Daniel Bryan, let's be honest, his whole gimmick, his whole fucking comeback run has sucked. It started with fucking Big Cass, okay? And then it went into the whole Miz debacle, which turned into a shit show because of Brie. I just blame Brie because she's a fella.
We can just blame Brie for everything, you know?
But I think heel Daniel Bryan, I like heel. I think heel Daniel Bryan is one of the best things in the company.
You think that?
I totally think that. I love the fact that his finisher is now called the heel hook.
I wish everybody else anyone that's not watching and only listening, I wish they could see my face right now.
That's the face of sadness. That's like, okay, so you know what the face is that you just
That's
did?
what my best friend calls that look the cod face, because my lips look like a cod fish.
I could see that. I could see that. That's the face of someone who doesn't get head.
No, I have to disagree with you. I do not like this new Daniel Bryan. Oh,
what do you not like?
Movement has died. I just don't like this whole gimmick, and whatever you want to call it, this hippie thing that he's doing. You know what I mean? I just keep going back to that because that's exactly what it is.
But he is a hippie. Have you ever seen his Instagram?
I don't.
He's all about saving the world and fucking not polluting water.
Clearly, I am not that big of a Daniel Bryan fan that I do not follow him on fucking Instagram.
Well, he's really like that. Like, he's really a fucking hippie.
He looks and dresses like a hippie. So I believe it. But whose idea was it?
They need to change his theme song.
Whose idea was it to be like, hey, Daniel, why don't you talk about pollution and how everybody's wasting water bottles and what have yous and et cetera.
And driving SUVs.
Driving SUVs and how you're polluting the earth and whatever. Whose idea? You think Vince McMahon was all like, listen, I think that this would be a great idea.
Daniel, I got an idea.
Well, okay, let's just jump into this real quick. What do you think is happening with 205 Live, Vance? You think they're getting ready but do you think they're getting ready to merge 205 Live with like the main?
No. I think that what they're doing is, and SmackDown's smart about this, is they're throwing, it's like WCW used to be, where they throw in cruiserweight matches.
Right.
I think that's what they're doing on SmackDown. They're showcasing the cruiserweights. Like Leo Rush is an amazing wrestler, but you wouldn't even know that if you watch Raw. On Raw, he's just fucking Bobby Lashley's mouthpiece.
Of course.
But
of course.
On SmackDown, they're showcasing these cruiserweights. Like Mustafa Ali is an amazing worker.
Can I just say, side note, I thought it was really hilarious that before him and Daniel Bryan fought on SmackDown, fucking Daniel Bryan said something about his size, and they're standing right in front of each other, and I'm like,
they're the same size.
You guys are the same size, though, so I don't understand what kind of insult that was supposed to be.
I'm glad you noticed that too, because I watched that and he was like, "You're a small little man,"
and I'm like,
"My size."
I literally audibly said out loud while watching fucking SmackDown, "You're the same fucking size." Like, what the hell, dude? Anyways,
but yeah, I mean, and plus they didn't really put AJ in the show at all, and he's fighting
they didn't at all.
So that was a little confusing. I love the fact that they main evented with the women. I think that that's kind of a precursor to Sunday.
Oh, hell yes. Can we talk about that now? Can we just jump into that? Because,
Let's jump into that, Cruz.
like, you know, I've been saying this time and time again how Asuka, ever since she lost the title to Charlotte at WrestleMania, how many months ago,
Well, her undefeated streak, her fucking
well, yeah,
2-year.
not just losing the title, but also killing her streak, her undefeated fucking streak. She was like this, like no one's ready for Asuka. That was the whole fucking thing, right? And she loses the title to Charlotte at WrestleMania, and all of a sudden she's jobbing on fucking. Well, first of all, she was on Raw, then she moved to SmackDown, and at that point, you just never see her. You're like, okay, Asuka's not. Yep. I guess she's disappeared now. Like, what the fuck? Just like what I was saying a moment ago about NXT. Anybody that gets drafted from NXT onto the main roster, they get fucking wasted. You know what I mean? Right. So, I feel like this main event on this last SmackDown repushed her, and everybody, she got some fucking heat, man. Everybody was all about it. There, you know what I do miss, Vance? The one thing that I fucking miss.
What do you miss the most, Cruz?
Asuka's gonna kill you.
I know.
Asuka's
so good.
Gonna kill you. Don't ever fight. I was kind of hoping that the crowd would start chanting that. We obviously didn't get it, but she did get, crowd, like, I don't know. They were in Vegas, I think, right? SmackDown?
Yeah, it was in Vegas.
It was in Vegas. I don't know. I feel like, because if you think about it, even like Becky seems to have lost a little bit of that. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a little bit, everybody was so pumped for Becky and they weren't really as pumped as normal for her.
Yeah. It's not a great crowd there.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think it's Vegas. It's like kind of like the strip clubs in LA. No one's really excited about it. I think it's like in Vegas, I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
I'm excited about strip clubs in Vegas.
That's my point.
So is that...
That was the bad analogy, I guess?
Oh, I get it. So everyone's at the strip club instead of going to SmackDown.
Yeah. I guess that's what I was trying to say.
Anywho, main event, Asuka, Charlotte 2. I thought it was a great match for a TV match. I like how they didn't fuck it up by doing any kind of a finish. I like that I like this whole Charlotte Flair uses kendo sticks.
Yeah, how did you feel about that? How did you feel about that with having tables, ladders, and chairs at their disposal, right? Mm-hmm. How did you feel about Charlotte going back to what she had done at Survivor Series? Like, I'm so fucking angry. I don't want to lose this match. Fuck it. I'm just going to get disqualified again and grab a fucking kendo stick. Because, they always use kendo sticks on fucking SmackDown and Raw, right?
Well, here's my question. Who's the guy at before the show starts who's like, you know what we need? We need like 12 kendo sticks under the ring. We need to make sure that he's like, all right, we got a fire extinguisher under there. We got extra ropes. What else do we need? And this guy's like,
got like
kendo
a list,
sticks.
checklist. The checklist. They're like, okay, what do we got? Tables, chairs.
The Undertaker's hanging out under there.
How many kendo sticks do we got? Yeah, okay. Can you make that 3? All right, great.
But yeah, I like that the continuity that they're doing with Charlotte just snapping. Because I think Charlotte as a heel is way better than Charlotte as a face. And I don't know. I think that was a great way to end the show and a great way to go into Sunday, showing that like the women are the main event. And Becky Lynch is such a big deal.
And Asuka she really put it out there, man, in that match. Like, she's a little bit smaller. Charlotte's massive next to Asuka, first of all.
Yeah.
And I really felt like Asuka really came up on top.
Yeah. Giggity. No, I thought Asuka was really showcased in that match a lot.
Yeah, so after this whole time of her not really being showcased at all, like, oh hey, you're tag team partners with what's her fucking name? Naomi.
Naomi, yeah.
And it's just like, what the fuck, dude?
Speaking of Asians who aren't showcased, let's talk about Shinsuke Nakamura, or as I like to call him, the Forgotten Son.
Yeah. Whatever happened to Shinsuke? What the hell's going on here?
Well, he's tagging with fucking, who did he tag with? Rusev? No, he tagged against Rusev.
No, it was with Jeff Hardy.
No. Samoa Joe. It was Samoa Joe.
Oh, my bad. It was because
Samoa Joe versus
No,
Jeff Hardy.
Are you sure it was Jeff?
Yeah, it was Jeff Hardy and Rusev, which fucking I don't know what's going on there.
Right. That's right, because they won. I remembered.
Yeah. So fucking, and he ate the pin from Rusev.
Yeah.
Clean.
What the fuck?
From the Machka kick. So I guess now we're gonna get a Rusev Shinsuke. Are they on the card for Sunday? Let me just double check here. What's going on? Who's Shinsuke fighting?
Let's pull that up right now.
Are you kidding me? Shinsuke's not on the fucking card?
Nope.
Wow, there are some weird matches on Sunday. I haven't really looked at this card.
You want to just jump right into Advance?
Should we jump over to TLC?
Or do we want to jump into NXT real quick?
Let's come back to NXT.
Okay.
Because there's fucking 12 matches for TLC.
Jeezy Pete's. All right, let's do this.
All right, so let's start. I mean, this is a weird order that they have these in. Let's start with the TLC match, which I don't fucking understand why this is the TLC match. Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin. Now, if Strowman wins, he gets a Universal Championship match at Royal Rumble against Brock. I never show up Lesnar.
That's. I want the monster to show up. You think the monster's gonna show up, Vance?
I don't know, Cruz. But if Corbin wins, and also if Strowman wins, he's stripped of all authoritative power. But if Corbin wins, he becomes the permanent general manager of Raw. Now, they're hyping this as if Braun Strowman's still injured, and he did just have elbow surgery. So everyone thinks he's going to lose by forfeit. So him showing up, I mean, dude, he just had elbow surgery like 3 weeks ago.
I was just thinking that, like, hasn't been that long.
So I don't fucking know where they're going with this. Like, okay, let's just say, what is your prediction?
I think he's going to show up.
So you think Strowman wins?
I want Strowman to win. I want Strowman to show up, because what's gonna happen is, if, let's say, Strowman doesn't show up, right? And
Corbin wins by forfeit.
Wins by forfeit. Like, are they really gonna make Corbin the fucking permanent general manager, or is Kurt Angle gonna show up? What's gonna happen? Like,
that's what I'm thinking.
That Kurt Angle's gonna show up and be like, "This ain't fucking happening." Like, let's say Braun doesn't show up. Like, what then? You know? Because I just don't. Okay, I'm listening.
Let's do some fantasy booking here. I'm thinking Strowman doesn't show up and Corbin's about to be announced the winner. Next thing you know, Kurt Angle shows up with a milk truck. And he sprays Corbin with milk. And he's like, I am the general manager. It's true. It's damn true. And you suck and can't wrestle in dress pants anymore.
Yeah, what is up with that? You know, every single time Corbin fights, he's doing it in that goddamn suit.
Dude, I hate when people wrestle in like Corporate Kane and fucking Corbin. Like, how do you wrestle? You ever worn dress pants, Cruz? Like, I had to go to a funeral and I had to wear dress pants and a dress shirt. And fucking, I couldn't even like walk around. Like, I was like, this is so uncomfortable. Imagine like wrestling.
Nah, I'm good on that. Nope. Nerd.
But anyways, I think I don't know, fuckery's gonna happen. And I can't see Corbin as a permanent general manager.
Neither can I. I don't think they would let that happen. That's just fucking weird, dude.
Yeah. So let's go to our next match here, which is a chairs match. Randy Orton versus Rey Mysterio.
Oh yeah, this fucking feud that just keeps going and 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 going. It's like literally every time Mysterio and Orton fight, it's the same shit.
I feel like Mysterio is just Mexican Jeff Hardy.
And a lot littler.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't know. I don't even care. This is a match I don't give a fuck about.
I don't really give a fuck about that match either. Like, what's gonna happen? Oh, let's see. I can predict what's gonna happen. Orton's gonna find something to rip off Rey Mysterio's mask again.
Oh, you think he's gonna rip the mask off?
I mean,
why is it a chairs match?
don't know. I have no idea.
Like, why not just make it a no DQ? Why does it be no? You can use chairs, but if you hit him with a ring bell, you're fucking disqualified.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea.
All right, moving. So no one cares.
No one cares. That is one match I don't give a fuck about. How about that?
Hey, Cruz, I have another match you don't give a fuck about.
Oh boy.
It's a tables match between Natalya and Ruby. Oh my God, I am hideously ugly. Riot. Ruby Riot looks like if a Mack truck hit her. Not a Mack truck, but a truck that's going to Mac, the makeup store, and it just fucking hit her. And it just exploded. All her fucking makeup was so thick. It was. I kind of like the fact that she made Jim Neidhart on the table. I like how they're fucking with dead people now.
Yeah, they keep doing that. Leukemia with Roman Reigns, and now.
Well, because it's like, who the fuck cares about Ruby and Natalya? And then they're like, oh, wait. She's fucking with her family.
I don't know.
So what do you think, Cruz?
Don't care for this match. Go on. Move next.
Swiping left on the tables match.
Yeah, swiping left. That's a swipe left for me.
All right, we got a triple threat match for the tag title on SmackDown. The Bar versus the New Day versus the Usos.
All right, side note. Did you see that rap battle that happened on SmackDown?
All I saw was it Cesaro dressed like LL Cool J?
They were literally singing Ice Ice shit. What the fuck were the lyrics? It was like doom dum dum dum. They were like Ice Ice Shamey or something, like Seamus, but not Shame. I don't even know. I can't remember. But I literally was like, that is 5 minutes of my life I will never get back.
Dude, haven't we seen this match like, I don't know, every time they have a pay-per-view in the last 3 months?
Hey, I guess they're running out of shit.
Well, because there's no tag teams at all on SmackDown.
No, and you know, Vance, there's a lot of people voicing their opinion about how there should be a female tag champion.
Well, hey, Cruz, remember that team that was really, really good on NXT and we haven't heard from them at all? Sanity?
Oh, God, yeah, what the fuck? They're on SmackDown. Why aren't they a part of anything?
I hope that they fuck up this match.
Oh, you mean like come out and cause fuckery?
I hope there's fuckery with Sanity, and Sanity is like, oh, hey, we're on the main roster too. Remember us?
Yeah, that's fucking hell, man.
So who's your prediction? Who the fuck are the champions? I think the Bar are the champions, right?
I believe so. The Bar are the champions. That is correct, Mundo.
So I'm just gonna say the Bar retains because of fuckery.
Yeah, I agree with that statement.
Cruiserweight Championship match: Buddy Murphy versus Cedric Alexander.
How many times have we seen that match?
I don't know.
Hello,
are
they?
They're great matches, though.
I feel like the only people in the Cruiserweight division is Buddy Murphy and Cedric Alexander. And
what happened to that English guy with the umbrella? Does he still fight?
Yeah, what the hell happened to him? I forgot his name. With the mustache?
Gentleman Jack. Gentleman Jack.
Gentleman Jack. Yes. Hello, sir. Good day, madam.
I'm twirling my umbrella. I'm twirling an umbrella right now. This could be bagpipes. This could be an umbrella. This could be, I don't know.
Someone else's balls. I don't know.
Moving right along.
That is what it looked like, Vance.
Here's a match. I'm excited about. A guitar ladder match with Elias and Bobby Lashley with Lio Rush.
So, okay, yeah, let's see that shirt again one more time, Vance.
I'm walking with Elias in this one.
How do you feel about Face Elias, Vance?
I fucking hate Face Elias. I bought this shirt when he was making fun of Pittsburgh and saying they sucked and all this shit. And now he's like, I'm going to play a song. By the way, I love you guys. Like, what the fuck?
I don't even remember when he turned face. That's what was fucking weird to me. I was like, what?
It was the leukemia night.
Yeah.
Leukemia night, they were like, we need a bunch of faces. Elias, go out there and tell them everybody you love them.
Well,
so this match is a guitar ladder match. I think it's Elias, obviously, because it's a guitar ladder match.
It's a guitar. Something will happen. Lio Rush, that little fuckhead, is going to do something. He's just Leo. When you see Lio Rush next to Bobby Lashley, especially, he just looks like a little runt, like running around with his mouth, and all he does, he's literally Bobby Lashley's mouthpiece. You never really hear Bobby Lashley speak because it's always his little.
Because Bobby Lashley sounds like puppy. Mr. T.
His little puppy. You can't even say he's a dog. He's a little puppy, like.
He reminds me of Mr. Hanky.
Oh my God.
Hi. Oh. I'm Lio Rush.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
All right. The next match. I didn't even know this match was happening. Your boy, Finn Balor, Abs of the Year 2018, versus Drew McIntyre, Hair of the Year 2018.
That's the Scotland versus the Ireland. I did the wrong accent there.
Oh, wait, aren't they both Irish?
The Irish? No. The Irish versus the Scotsman.
Isn't Scotland in Ireland?
No, they're both in the United Kingdom, Vance. Do you not know geography?
No, I don't, Cruz.
Yeah, Ireland and Scotland are two different countries, but they're both in the United Kingdom.
Scotland was in Ireland. They both wear dresses, right?
It's called a kilt.
And they both like leprechauns.
No, leprechauns are an Irish thing.
Leprechauns are imaginary. They're not anything.
It's the luck of the Irish, not the luck of the Scots.
Okay, so we got Irish versus... Well, I mean, I know who you're picking.
Well, duh.
So I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre.
No! Come on! You know what I really hope to happen in this match? I want the Demon King to come out for this match.
Hey, Cruz, I can guarantee one thing on this show.
What?
We will not see the Demon King.
Okay, yeah, that sucks.
All right, let's go. Oh, hey, the Mixed Match Challenge Finals.
By the way, Cruz,
let's just talk about this.
Okay,
do you know what the winner of the Mixed Match Challenge gets?
Isn't it like a charity or something?
No. You know what they get? They get to be number 30 in the Royal Rumble. So let me go over who your options are for number 30 in the Royal Rumble.
Oh, boy.
Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox.
Oh,
or R-Truth and Carmella.
Shut up. This is the mixed match that they're doing at TLC?
That's it. Jinder and Alicia Fox versus R-Truth and Carmella. Dude, Carmella looks amazing lately.
She looks better without the blonde hair. Just my 2 cents.
By the way, Cruz, side note. Me and my girlfriend watched this movie on Netflix with Nicolas Cage.
Didn't know that's where you were going with that, but go on.
With Nicolas Cage. And it's about this girl who can't have babies, and then the girl who has the baby. It's a fucked up movie. It's actually pretty good, but not inconceivable. But you know who's in it?
Who?
Eva Marie.
Oh my God.
She looks
Did you even know she was in it? Or did you watch it and you're like, oh shit, that's Eva Marie?
Cruz, I'm watching with my girlfriend, right? There's like all these, like Gina Gershon's in it.
Hey,
and like all of a sudden,
Gershon. Don't you shit on her anyways, go on.
No, I love Gina Gershon. She looks like fucking Stifler's mom now, but that's a whole nother story.
Okay, anyways, go on.
I'm watching the movie, and then in this bikini, like girl, she teaches yoga in the movie, or like fucking CrossFit. I don't know, some kind of thing.
Some kind of fitness thing. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Irrelevant. Anyways, what it means is she's always in a fucking tight, like sports bra or bikini. And I'm like, I know this fucking, who is this girl? And then I'm like, oh, that's Eva Marie. So then I started following her on Instagram, and my girlfriend saw me following her on Instagram. She's like, "You're obsessed with this girl," and I was like, "Listen, I was obsessed with this girl, but like I kind of renewed that because of the movie you made me watch. So it's your fault." But anyways, Eva Marie looks amazing in this movie. She can't act worth a shit at all. Inconceivable on Netflix.
And Cage
Nicolas Cage. Dude, I've been watching so much Nick Cage lately. Side note, Nick Cage, the man.
Side note, if you check out the movie Mandy, make sure you do mushrooms first.
I know I need to watch Mandy and I need to get high. I need mushrooms, but that's a whole other story. Anyways, let's go to the next match. Oh, wait, the mixed match finals. Who do you think's gonna win? I think it's Carmella R-Truth.
Carmella and R-Truth because Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox.
Dance break.
I was just gonna say there's gonna be a dance break happening, and then what's next, Vance?
Okay, next match. Moving right along onto the fucking 25th matches. Okay, Raw Women's Championship match: Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax.
Yeah. Obviously, Ronda's gonna win.
Samoan, real badass. Samoan, real fighter.
Ronda's gonna win. Obviously.
It's got to be Ronda. It's got to be Ronda, right?
You know, unless something weird happens.
Like again,
Tamina comes out. Tamina comes out and causes some kind of fuckery. Because if you think about it, okay, so heel Nia Jax is kind of a pussy, to put it out there.
Although I do like that she's like milking the fact that she broke Becky's face. I kind of like that. Yeah. I hate the fact that she broke Becky's face, but I like the fact that they're like, "Hey, I broke Becky's face."
That's true. But I think Ronda's definitely going to win it. How it happens, whether it's a DQ on no wait, it's not a TLC match, right?
No, that's just a women's match.
Yeah, so something will happen. Regardless of what happens, Ronda wins.
All right, we get the Intercontinental Championship match: Seth Rollins versus Bane Ambrose.
Oh boy,
I want Bane Ambrose to win, and let's get Seth Rollins into the Universal title picture.
Wait. So if Ambrose wins,
he's the Intercontinental Champion.
Right, I know that.
I was born in the darkness.
Oh my god. Like, what the fuck are they doing? What the fuck are they doing with all these heels in WWE?
I think that the Roman Reigns thing really fucked them.
Bane, Ambrose, and then hippie fucking new Daniel Bryan and how the Yes Movement is gone. Like, the fuck, dude?
Do you think that Daniel Bryan is Poison Ivy and Dean Ambrose is Bane and Paul Heyman is the Penguin? Maybe they're just going for this whole DC villain thing.
I don't know, but your pick is Ambrose for that match?
I want Ambrose to win. I'm a sucker for dude. I'm an Ambrose mark. You know that.
You are an Ambrose mark. Well, on that note, I am going to be rooting for Rollins.
By the way, did you watch the Chronicle of Dean Ambrose?
No. I still got to watch that. So let's not talk about that right now.
What the fuck, Cruz? You need to watch this shitty movie on Netflix of the Chronicle of Dean Ambrose.
Wait, it's on Netflix?
No, that's on the network. The Netflix thing is fucking the Eva Marie movie.
Oh, wait, that's right. Okay, yeah. All right. What's next? What's next?
Next match we have is the WWE Championship match. Daniel, I hate everything that's not plant-related, Bryan versus AJ, hey, remember me, Styles.
So
Daniel Bryan
has the belt. Like, I'm not gonna root for Bryan, but I think he's gonna win.
I think Bryan's gonna win.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't know if it's gonna be a clean finish. I think they'll do one more match with these two at the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
But Yeah, I think Daniel Bryan retains. They just put the title on the guy and they just turned him heel. They have to keep this going.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I
And
mean,
let's go. Yep.
if AJ were to win, that would just like be a really huge surprise.
Oh, massive.
Like. Yeah.
And then finally, our main event, a triple threat. Oh, it's a TLC match. So a triple threat TLC match.
You didn't know that?
Becky Lynch. I didn't
know that. It's totally a TLC match. Holy shit.
Okay, triple threat TLC match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. We have Becky, the Man Lynch, versus Charlotte. I'm the daughter of Ric Flair versus Asuka.
Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow, man.
You're going with Asuka?
You know what? I love the Man. All right. Okay. Listen, huge fan of the Man, huge fan of Becky Lynch, but I've always been a huge Asuka fan. And to see her get this push, I feel like this is going to bring her back on top. So I'm rooting for Asuka on this one. As much as I like Becky Lynch, I'm going to have to go with Asuka on this one.
I want Asuka to win as well. And I'll tell you why. I want them to get the belt off Becky Lynch.
Right.
So she can win the Royal Rumble and challenge Ronda Rousey and headline WrestleMania.
Exactamon. All that shit kind of happened for a reason. And I feel like that's the only way that would happen. So
now, Cruz.
Yeah.
Also for this match, we asked the Going Over Universe.
That's correct, Amundo.
Who would win this match? Do you have the numbers on that? Did we get that in?
I sure do. So, the Going Over Universe has spoken, Vance, because 45% chose Asuka.
Wow.
37% chose Becky Lynch.
Okay.
While a whopping 18%, that's really low, chose Charlotte Flair.
So I would say the Going Over Universe is pretty much with us on this one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And there's a couple of comments that people have made. Someone said, so Ronnie Belmont says, I've got Asuka winning the belt, feuding with Flair. Becky goes on to win the Rumble, challenging Ronda at Mania. And that's exactly what you just fucking called it, Vance.
I like you, Ronnie Belmont. Nice job, buddy.
Although someone just took it even further. Silver64 says, for storyline purposes, I would put Becky Lynch out of commission following a spot, even putting her in a coma, and keep it kayfabe silent until Royal Rumble. Give her number 20 entrance and then Charlotte number 29 or 30.
Well, we already know that fucking Carmella or Alicia Fox is going to be number 30. That's so stupid because, like, number 30 is always the one you're most excited for. Like, it was Trish Stratus last year. Like, who the fuck's going to be number 30?
Yeah.
And just knowing throughout the entire Rumble, it's like, R-Truth is going to be number 30. Like, that's going to be depressing. What else did the Going Over Universe have to say?
So I did ask the Going Over Universe. I said, who do you think should main event at TLC? And the consensus has been the triple threat women's TLC match between Asuka, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair. There's only a couple of people, literally one person. Everybody else said the triple threat match. One person said DB versus AJ. Mysterio. Someone even said Mysterio versus Orton. I'm like, what the hell are you smoking, bro? Like, as a main event? No.
That guy's just a Mysterio mark. He's one of those weird. I own a mask. I sit in my parents' basement and I wear my Rey Mysterio mask.
Yeah. Okay, that was kind of creepy, Vance. But on Twitter, though, a lot of people said women's match, and then somebody else said since Brock. Okay, so Lon on Twitter says since Brock isn't wrestling, it should be the SD Live women's triple threat match as the main event. I am guessing Rollins and Ambrose will precede it. My guess is be on the lookout for Lars Sullivan on Sunday. Now, let's talk about this for a second because how many times have we've been seeing vignettes of Lars Sullivan, right? For those
we have, which I like. I like the fact that they're giving these vignettes to NXT people before they're like, oh, hey, it's this guy. Right. Like, I like the fact that they're building him up like the old school. Where do you think Lars Sullivan comes into the picture?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because if you think about it, you know, we keep talking about how there might be some fuckery going on in certain matches. What would make an exceptional debut for him? if he
I don't think
does
they're going to put him
debut.
in the AJ. I don't think they'll put him in the AJ Daniel Bryan match.
No.
I think that Lars Sullivan's going to go to Raw.
You think he's going to Raw? Okay, so do you think maybe something will happen if since Braun is out?
Oh,
this is what I'm thinking.
Maybe
if Braun is still out, and there's that whole forfeit thing on the line, I think that if Braun doesn't show up, then Lars might cause some kind of fuckery or show up. Something will happen in that match where all of a sudden Lars comes out.
You think Lars will show up as a face against Baron?
Shit, that's a good question.
I was thinking like maybe Lars fucks over Braun Strowman, and now it's like Battle of the Giant guys.
Oh boy. See, I thought Lars was going to go to SmackDown. I kind of thought that Lars would go to SmackDown, but you think he's going to go to Raw?
I don't know, because here's the thing: like, who would he feud with on SmackDown?
I'm just thinking,
like, you don't really have a lot of mid-card faces,
but you also don't have
Jeff Hardy.
Lot of. There's not really that many big dudes on SmackDown either. I mean, the Big Show shows up every once in a blue fucking moon, but you got Braun, the Monster Among Us, on Raw. What does SmackDown have?
Bobby Lashley, who's a monster. That guy's huge.
But he's also on Raw. So if you look at SmackDown, there really isn't any beastly guys on there.
No, not really.
That's why I keep thinking they're probably going to put him on SmackDown. But then that wouldn't really. Then why would he show up in that match? I don't know. What do you? How do you think they're gonna? If he does debut on Sunday, how do you think that's going to happen?
I don't think Lars Sullivan's going to debut on Sunday.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I don't think that they'll do that. I think they'll just put him on a fucking SmackDown enhancement talent match. Like, this is Lars Sullivan. We've been hyping him. He's going to beat 2 guys up. Like the way they brought Braun Strowman back. Remember, they were like, oh, he's fighting 3 guys at once.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're going to do that with Lars, build him up as a monster, and he'll be like the SmackDown version of Braun.
Which is funny. Is funny because he's really not that big.
He's not. He looked like a fucking freak.
He's a big dude in a sense that he's big, but he's only 6'3". Braun is 6. Yeah, Braun is 6'8".
I didn't know he was 6'3". They make him. Basically, all the NXT guys are so small. I don't know.
Well, not only that, but also he's a stocky. Like, he's big. Like, he's built pretty big. So that's probably why it would seem like he's a really massive
he's wide.
Dude. He's
like wide.
He's not tall though, and like Braun is 6'8". Braun is 6'8", and Lars is only 6'3". So he's like Braun's got like a good 5 inches on him, like nearly half a foot. So
I don't know. I just don't think he's going to be there on Sunday. I think Sunday's going to be really interesting.
So you don't think Lars Sullivan is going to debut on?
I just don't see it happening. I don't see him coming out. I just don't. I mean, there's no real point. There's no point to him to come out.
I suppose. But if he were to come out, I don't know. It doesn't even matter. So
he's going to join 205 Live.
Oh man.
Lars Sullivan will be the tag team champion of 205 Live, and he'll fight guys who are 205 each, which
and then it'll be like 2 of them versus
10.
him. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So
well, that's our TLC breakdown right there. I want to thank the Going Over Universe for contributing their answers to my questions online. If you guys ever want to contribute any thoughts, comments, or anything to the podcast, you can tweet at us at Going Over Pod, or at Going Over Podcast on Instagram. Of course, you can always find me at Annie fucking Cruz and Vance at That Guy Vance. I think, Vance, this podcast is pretty much going over, don't you think?
I would say this podcast was too sweet.
Too fucking sweet. This is Cruz the Crusher going over and out.
Vance, the man. I hate Vance the Violator because of this whole fucking Me Too thing. Okay, it ruined it.
Anybody out there?
We need a new thing.
In the Going
Tweet
Over
me ideas.
at that guy Vance, if you want to give him a new name. Vance the Destroyer.
That's stupid. What am I? Bald?
Vance the Vindicator? No, I'm just kidding.
Vance the Vindicator? Why, is that because the fucking Rick and Morty? You gotta be a dick? Anyways, it's that guy, Vance.
We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for joining us here at goingoverpodcast.com.
Going over, baby.